So it's a Starvation Walleye Classic. This is its 26th year, and I've been doing it. This is my 10th year, this particular event, and it's kind of I guess a collaboration between the Chamber of Commerce, Duchesne City, and myself to put this event on and have it in conjunction with the Duchesne County Fun Days. Originally, Duchesne, the county, actually ran this tournament with a bunch of volunteers. And I fished it for quite a few years. I fished it for like 9 years. And then the county it kind of got out of it because it was taking too much time. They had a lot of large time commitment. So I stepped in and decided to take it over. And I took over another tournament as well to keep this thing going, because it's probably the longest running walleye tournament that I'm aware of. And one of the longer running tournaments in the state of Utah. The key thing with this one is it's there's not many that have the community involved like Duchesne City and Duchesne County Chamber of Commerce are. So it's a great event, I guess, for the anglers and the community.
The Walleye Classic started 27 years ago here at Starvation State Park. The Walleye Classic is the longest running tournament in the state of Utah, so we're very proud of that. It was started by the Duchesne County Chamber of Commerce. About 10 years ago, we realized a lot of angler was bringing their families. We wanted to have something for the families, so we turned the tournament over to the Rocky Mountain Anglers, and we picked up the Fun Family Day so that we had things for families. Well, the Fun Family Day has just exploded. We have had so much fun. We're up to probably 500 people, 600 today. Every improved campsite here at Starvation is full. It's accomplishing exactly what we wanted. We have people coming from 5 states. All the kids win. Lots of different things going on. Face painting, a fishing derby for kids, and a giant giveaway for adults. So it's fun for the whole family, a whole day of enjoying Starvation and enjoying our state parks. And of course, state parks has everything from fishing to boating, kayaking, hiking, archery. So we love Starvation. It's our privilege to be here. And we appreciate all of our sponsors. We have many that help us out. We have about 50 volunteers that come and spend even up to 2 or 3 days getting ready for this. And so again, it's just an honor to be here and serve with such fine people who love Duchesne County. And the Duchesne County Chamber of Commerce plans on doing this for many, many years to come.
Well, for as long as the walleye tournament's been happening now, the Division of Parks and Recreation has given support to the tournament in any way possible. We provide camping facilities for the tournament participants, as well as the tournament organizers, as well as the Family Fun Day participants and organizers that are also part of the Walleye Classic tournament. And also part of what we do is we regulate activities such as the Walleye Classic tournament as to how many fishing tournaments you can have on a given weekend, which this weekend is just the Walleye Classic. We also do the permitting process for it. But that's a small part in comparison to what we actually do with our support of the tournament as far as keeping facilities clean, providing any services possible, camping day use, boat docks, boat launching facilities, and all of that.
Well, the families can come and participate, and we have a lot of the families that come to see their participants, how well they do in that, and they'll do the weigh-in, and then they go over and participate in the fun days. And a lot of times their kids, they bring their kids with them, and so their kids are doing the kids events while the anglers are out fishing, and then everybody comes together at the weigh-in, and then we go back over for the fun days, so we're all together at once.
I would say if you're new to the tournament, I think the most important thing would be to come to the park ahead of time and get to know our facilities. We do have camping facilities to use, and if you are new to the tournament, I would say you definitely need to make a reservation ahead of time to make sure that you get the campsite that you want. Because they do go quick. There's a huge number of public users that come here for the Walleye Classic as well as the Family Fun Day. And if you don't get your reservations 120 days in advance like we allow, then there's a good chance that you wouldn't have a reservation and you would stay in town in a hotel or even possibly in a tent somewhere. But there are facilities in town. You know, we have a hotel here, Roosevelt, Vernal, local businesses like that can provide overnight facilities too, but it's much easier to stay at the park.
It's a 2-day event, so each day is you bring in your 5 or 6 biggest fish, and each person can only have 1/24. That's the state regulation. And we weigh those 6 fish, and then we accumulate that weight going into Sunday. And when we finish out Sunday, we add it all together. And whoever the person is with the most weight for those total fish per day, they're the winner. And the county had set it up in the past. We pay 10 places. The county helps participate in the event. The city does as well. So it's kind of a great thing that works out well for everybody.
The other thing that comes to mind is the importance of being quagga certified. So quagga is a real danger to Starvation Reservoir, and tournament fishermen do fish around the state quite a bit, you know, Lake Powell, Deer Creek, or out of state in places. And there's a real danger to Starvation that they could carry that quagga mussel to Starvation. So I think that's the biggest thing, is that you make sure that your boat is clean, drain, and dry, and that you're clean, drain, and dry for the full 30 days of coming off of quagga infected water. If you're not on a quagga infected water, then you do need to wait the full 7 days, you know, still, and try to be clean.
So the winners typically, because there's added payout money from that community involvement, so depending on how many anglers participate, how many teams we get, it's usually $2,000 up, depending on the number of participants for first place. And then we pay 10 places, plus there's plaques for mixed couples. There's a big fish each day. There's a red, white, and blue pot. So I mean, it's kind of a good, really, for the number of anglers that participate, it's hard to beat the payout and the fun that you have while you're here.
The only other thing I could say is that the tournament directors and even the fishermen, we are very thankful for them. They do a fantastic job running the tournament. Our job as the DNR compared to what they do is very minimal. We're more of a support in the background for what they're doing, and they do a fantastic job. As far as I know, it's the longest running fishing tournament in the state of Utah at this time, and it has always been one of the most popular. And the Chamber of Commerce, along with the tournament organizers, the Duchesne County Chamber of Commerce has done a fantastic job in promoting the Walleye Classic and the Family Fun Day, and by doing that, they promote what we do with DNR in the state of Utah in providing the camping facilities and places for people to get out and enjoy the outdoors.
So if someone wants to be in the tournament, participate in the future, you can go to the Starvation Classic Facebook page, or you can go to starvationclassic.com. And on the website, there's a bunch of historical stuff, tells you what's what. There's an entry form. You can call me. There's an email link on that website, and we'll help you participate. It's a fun and great deal, and you can also learn by like Rocky Mountain Anglers will teach you how to catch walleye. You can come out here and fish Starvation on your own, and then participate in the fall. It's always the weekend after Labor Day, so if you're interested in participating, look us up. Again, it's Starvation Classic on Facebook and starvationclassic.com.
Some of the most important diagnostic tools in medicine today are in the radiology department. At Ashley Regional Medical Center, there are many modalities to choose from: CAT scans, nuclear medicine, MRI, 4D ultrasound, digital mammography, bone density scanning, and a totally digital format. The technicians at Ashley Regional are highly trained and are well known for their great customer service skills. If you need an x-ray of any kind, ask your physician to send you to Ashley Regional Medical Center for quality results.
Alaska is one of the most amazing places out there. Wherever you go, it's something different. From glaciers to sandy beaches to incredible views out here. It's just absolutely amazing.
This is Mark with Extreme Hunter, and we are heading to Alaska. We were at the Sportsman's Expo this last spring, and we ran into Alice Ivy Charters, and we worked out a deal where we'd go up and go on their trip. It's a coastal bear hunt and fishing trip combo. Extreme Hunter, that's what we do. We're like the yellow pages for the outdoor industry, whether it's hunting, fishing, outdoor adventure, camping, anything to do with the outdoors. We're going with James and Spencer, which is part of Extreme Hunter, and we have Dave and Chris coming with us, and then Kobe from Wild Airs coming to film our hunt, and we're excited. It's going to be a great time.
We're here in Soldotna. This is the Kenai River. This is where a lot of your combat fishing takes place. The river's really low right now. They've actually shut off the king salmon for this week. Yeah, or just today. So anyway, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go sight in our guns, make sure everything's okay, sight in the bow. Then we're gonna head over to Seward and get ready to jump on the boat tomorrow.
5 o'clock and it's pretty bright out here, and we are going to be heading down to the coast, and we're going to be fishing the high tide out with some hip waders and catching some kind of a salmon. And this is going to be our bait for the halibut. Today around noon-ish, we're going to be headed out on our boat. We're super excited, and this is living it.
How did we do?
Not very good. Fishing was terrible this morning.
What's the plan now?
We're gonna go back and gather our stuff up and go get on the boat. Maybe eat some breakfast.
Hey, after 2 days, it's all good. We're on our way. Yep, we're going. This is gonna be great.
Motor's running, we're off.
Here we go. Alaska time.